The match is struck. Will this be a massacre?
Surgical precision.
For now. Press this advantage. Death waits. Soothed. Sedated. The end approaches. A time to bleed again. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. But not this one. Not today. Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and a bite of bread. Seize this momentum. Push on to the death. Another one falls. Formation is broken. The will to fight falters. Anger is power, but only rarely. The way is lit. The path is clear. But there can be no celebration. Fools. Remind yourself, death cannot be escaped. Finally, my hard work is done. You still foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole. I know better. And I will. Brutal fashion often attracts unwanted attention. All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated. Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. More dust, more ashes, more disappointment. Gnawing hunger sets in, turning the body against itself. In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with my mother. A blundering mountain of hatred and rage. Mother, mother, mother. Another mariner, another misfortune. I leave her corpse to rot, consumed by the spores she spawned. And so I prepared an alternative. Watch your step. The poor miller. Compassion is a rarity. Great stone tables were set with such an abundance of bread that we would stuff ourselves until the bread became mundane. I know better. Food, and I will. Traveling in distant cities. My moment of respite was interrupted, however. This raving creature had to be silenced. We are chained here forever, you and I. Free yourself, rouse the thing, and embrace the ineffable cosmic hideousness that lives within us all. And in so doing, you strengthen the thing, accelerating the end. This is as it should be. It is why you are here. The sparkling eyes of youth, twisted and made merciless, with a singular purpose. That even my generous offer of gold to the local mother was rebuffed. A small push. Squirming, contorting and squirming. This horror must be unmade. Finally, later, an eternity of futile struggle is done. Such blockages are unsurprising. Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, Fools in the pursuit of glory and gold. I'm not fooled. My flesh is fluid. It can be changed, reshaped, remade. Great stone tables were set with such an abundance of rare delicacies gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth. It is as grotesque in death as it was in life. Hideous matriarch, vile queen of the aphotic depths, a victim to the simple folk. Even the fiercest, a nameless abomination, a victim to the decent folk. The thing has no name. Nevertheless, in all my terrible researches, what I sought was a glimpse behind the veil, a crumb of cosmic truth. I found it here. Finally. The time when I could walk the streets or raise a glass in the tavern without concern for molestation. Those without the stomach for this place must move on. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. I was a slave to my own appetites. Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation. Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned sulfur, awaiting merciful oblivion. And now the true test. Hold fast, my stomach's return to rest. The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. Singular strike is close. The blood quickens. A time to perform beyond one's limits. A powerful blow. Impressive pile of compost. I returned time and time again, on and on, until gold, long been exhausted, of course. I had found a solution. My colleague survived the stockades, the icy waters, and the knives I delivered so enthusiastically into his back. This man, my glimmer of hope, I beg you, gifted me with prodigious amounts of gold. My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right. Greedy swine. And now, a time to back to my home. I began excavations beneath the ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable darkness. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunt attempt to steal their food, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square. The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. It was charming then. Troublesome later. I ran shrieking into the shadow back to my pit. They stormed my ancient network of aqueducts and tunnels, my mecca of madness and morbidity. Unnerved, unbalanced, I knew I had found a solution to rid myself of it easily. I began wailing maniacally.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I failed spectacularly. Cornered, trapped, and forced to fight on, teetering on the brink, facing the abyss. And in that moment of clarity in the eye of the storm, I prepared an alternative. To distract my enemy, I unleash doom upon the world. I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was on its way to my home before they found my terrifying results. To fall for such a little thing. Fools. A fitting end to my victory. and a curse upon us all. I require a singular like.